So we're just ready for the launch. Coming soon to a place near you. So, customary, we will watch the first lap with old Yami Hero as he won the first race. Now I'm just hoping that there is more overtaking. Oh, black screen. Not used to that. As we are go. Bradders and Yami sort of just, I feel like they checked up their own braking there. Yami gets on the inside, contact with Cutton. Bloody map's right in the way. Yami gets... Oh, Yami. Mate, you just had no luck there, my friend. You are all the way down into 13th. We normally watch you on the first lap. So let's see what you can do. Garmite's in 6th already. Got to check out Laurie's livery actually. Sorry, Yami. I need to see what he's done to the side of it. Laurie, come on now. Oh, Yami's in the fucking wars again. So's Viper. Oof. Poor Yami. Dan Zillas looks like he's checked out already in front. And so's Raven. No, Raven's not. This game's live. Bit of a gap between Cutton and Brooksy. Raven may see himself attacking Throttle before too long. In front of Throttle. Went Brooksy. Brooksy's on the inside with a very similar looking livery. He did make the move and he made it stick. He's out back. Viper. Of course, Viper hit the tyres. See if he got away with damage. He did. Trigger, Yami. Yami in 12th. Yami's just on the inside of Uzzy. Get the braking done. Gets the turning done. Classic overtake. Nick was on the outside of Stevie, looking to become the inside. No, he doesn't. See if he can catch a slipstream. Bradder's just in front in 7th. Bit of movement from the person there as Nick on the inside of Stevie. Can't make it stick. Garmite and the RDC twins could be a good scrap. Bradders and the not Garmite. Garmite nearly takes out his teammate as he comes back onto the track. Garmite's going to lose a few positions. Throttle's still in 4th. I think Cutton again could be on the attack before we know it. Battle seems to be here for 12th. As Yami's getting closer to Laurie. On the inside, he'll have the inside line for the chicane. Laurie's going out wide with his sex toy fucking Ferrari. Yeah, he's got the move done. Just nick further down the road. Seems to have lost a little bit of time to Stevie. Sorry, Garmite now, isn't it? Brad has lost time as well. Nick was trying to attack Stevie a minute ago. See if Garmite can make an impression on the back of Stevie. Right, it's not a good track for overtaking. Both Throttle and Cutton are finally getting into it, so I'm going to jump on board with Cutton. I'll go one further back on Bradders, because Bradders is all over the back of Cutton as well. Make the move on Stevie. Could give Throttle the advantage he needs out in front, because these two will be fighting. Turned in a bit early for that one. Looks like he's going to take advantage of the cut-in. Three wide. Throttle's going to lose 2 places in the space of half a second with that one. Throttle's not going to give this up. He's got nowhere to go though, he's completely boxed in. He can keep the braking going with Cutton. He braked a bit earlier. Riders and Cutton are still side by side. The odd tap, but that's rubbing his racing. Riders gets the move done. Late on the brakes then. It just covers the inside line. Realised I'm watching a race going in front of what's actually happening. Raven's closing the gap to Brooksy. Danzilla's still got half a second in front as well. They've just started lap 6. There's just not enough corners on this track to be an overtakey track. I've always liked driving it, but actually commentating on it is not the most exciting thing I'm going to do this week. Ivor's had a good recovery though. Up to 11th. Yami hasn't had a great recovery though, still in 10th. Stuck behind Nick Throttle, although there is a line of cars, so, you know, only takes a bit of an undercut. Not much distance between the top 10. If I was Yami, I would be doing the exact opposite of what the guy in front did. If Nick pits, I would stay out. If Nick stays out, I'd pit. You're going to have some room. Opportunity to close the gap to the cars in front. You know you're quick enough because you won race 1. See the train of cars coming down the back straight as they head into the Parabolica. I've lost game sounds again. We do love a bit of Forza game sound loss, but that's what I get for trying to talk to my son at the same time. There's our fight, Bradders and Cutton. Brooksy and Danzilla in front. There we go. Let's have a bit of a scrap. Brooksy's on the outside of Danzilla. See if he can get it in before the braking zone. They brake side by side. Contact there. Contact between Cutton and Bradders. Of course, Bradders slightly wide. Good racing across them. Brooksy's now in the lead. Brooksy now leads the race. Danzilla's on chased down by Cutton. Bradders being chased. Bradders is chasing down Cutton. Let's see who goes in this time. Brooksy goes in. It's Danzilla, Cutting and Bradders. Cutton's forcing him wide. Bradders forces himself back on. Gonna get the switch. I don't think that's how you do a switchback, Brad. Wasn't very gentlemanly. Brothers, it's not, again, you know, he's pulling out. Let's see if he can get anything done under braking. Cutton likes the look of this door being open. None of them are pitting again. May the fight continue. Again, I think it's mistakes, but stay out of the wall, you've got a chance. I think people have forgotten track limits in this race. I'm assuming Nick said it was an off-road race. Ooh, that off-road Cutton took it a bit too serious. Honestly, Cutton, I was only joking. To be fair, Yamis may have played himself into a decent position. Trigger and Viper. Viper's got ahead of Trigger. Viper has had a decent recovery from his earlier drive. Nick's on the back end of Stevie. Spend a little time. He's right behind again. Let's see if he can do anything this time round. He's got the run again. Sorry for the pausing sound. Someone took something out of the oven and burnt his fingers. There you go. That's now on YouTube. Oh, Nick nearly runs into the back of Stevie under braking. Looks like we've got a fight here with the three of them. Raven, Brooksy and Bradders. This will be for P2, maybe for P1. But I'll tell you what, we're going to have 5, if not 6 cars separated by next to nothing. Everybody is in the pits. And Bradders is trying to find a way past Brooksy. There's a slight contact, made him go wide. Still on the back of Raven, as we see in the cars coming down the straight, heading out into the first chicane. Yami's played himself into a fairly decent position here. Get in front of Garmin, they get in front of Cutton. Can't get in front of Danzilla. There's like 6 cars. Gonna jump on board with Garmite and watch the carnage unfold. This is a good way to end this series. There's been some cracking racing. Now we've got the top 6 separated by 2 seconds at most. And Yami's only another second behind if he can pull some decent laps together. And plays it polite through the first chicane. They're heading towards the first Lesmo. But the second chicane, not the first. Go around the first Lesmo. Get onto the power, don't let it drift too wide. Find yourself some space. Go into the second Lesmo, let it drift out wide, then plant the power. As you head into the Ascari chicane. Arguably one of the most famous corners in all of motorsport. Just get enough of the curb to turn your car around and then straighten it up as early as possible. You head into the Parabolica. Unfortunately, Garmite's lost a bit of coverage on the back, so I'm going to jump on board with Cutton side by side with Raven. Can he go on the outside of Parabolica? If he does, I think I might buy the guy a beer. Can't quite do it, but Raven has to push himself wide, really wide. Would have given himself a time deletion in the F1 race. I think we're seeing Bradders just go for the lead with Danzilla. Bradders is slightly ahead at the moment as they head into the braking point for the first. Bradders got the move done. I think he's been pushed slightly wide. He has. Danzilla's on the attack again. Yami's played himself right back into this. Yami was last place after the first 3 corners. Now in 7th, looking at the back end of Garmite. I think we're going to jump on board with the 3rd place man, Brooksy. Come out of Curva Grande into the 2nd chicane, up towards the Lesmo. The 2nd Lesmo. Ooh, getting contact there. Was rubbing with Garmite as well. Oh, and Cutton caught the back of Garmite by the looks of that. That was his own teammate. Friendly fire, friendly fire. I'd be surprised if Garmite got away with that without any damage. Let's go find out. He did get away without any damage, just maybe to his pride. And to the RDC Brotherhood. Unfortunately, that lost a lot of time with Yami. He braked for the incident. Cutton and Brooksy are getting into it now. Cutton's leaning on the outside. Both trying to make the corner. There's going to be no quarter given, no quarter asked for here. Bradders gets himself back into the lead. Fortunately, this is a lot more interesting than that. Get the brake in. Cutton was well on the brakes there. Ooh, as he hits the back of Raven. Oh, he was just too late. Raven's lost 3 places. Cutton. Be interested to see what happens there, because it looked like you took your teammate out and took Raven out in half a lap. Probably not going to be the most popular man at the moment. But again, Yami's gained another place. Yami's up to 5th. Yami's done enough to wrap up 2nd. I've got to say Viper's had a good recovery as well. Viper's found himself in 11th. You know, as everyone that knows these streams, I like to take the piss out of Viper. Not good today. Unfortunately, what that's tended to do is give everybody enough space to get on with their life. See, Trigger and Lorry. No, not really. Interesting race though. I'm not in the chat, unfortunately. I'd love to know your point of view. I know all two bloody people. It will be on YouTube later. That's where I tend to get most people interested in what I've got to say. That's Cotsy's having a view. That's we're just going to call that a late move from Brooksy. As Yami's looking to take advantage of it. Yami's found himself in third place. Now, if anybody's watched this race so far, you'll know that after the first couple of corners, he won race 1, race 2. Cut, nearly wiped himself out. Well, him and Brooksy nearly wiped him out. After the first couple of corners, he was staring at last place. And he's just been handed a few favours from these guys. Go with that gorgeous looking Leighton House for the last time. If they can't accuse me of not watching you this time round. I'm going to go and see Bradders through the final corner. See whether Yami can maintain the podium. Yummy! See Bradders coming through the final corner. It looks like everybody else is going to maintain. Bradders wins race 2 by 2.5 seconds to Danzilla, who's a further 2.5 seconds from Yami, who somehow got a podium in this race. And Cutton, Brooksy, Nick, Raven, Stevie, Throttle, Garmite, Viper, Lorry, Trigger, and then Uzzy. So, happy Kev, I am now. For the final time in this season, we are closing down the Ferrari series. So, Bradders, Danzilla, Yami, Cutton, Brooksy, Nick, Raven, Stevie, Throttle, Garmite, Viper, Lorry, Trigger and Uzzy. Thank you very much for watching. Peace